All right, let's get the recent past energy. Too many cards. It's the recent past energy, Spirit, for my viewers. Daydream. Okay, you're in some sort of daydream. You're imagining, your mind is often wandering. You have a lot of quiet time, a lot of alone time, maybe you have a lot of time on your hands. So you're questioning and trying to maybe manifest through some sort of daydream. But this is in the recent past, right? Like sitting under a tree. There could be some sort of so this is you sitting, like trees represent ancestors, okay? So this could be you sitting with your ancestors, allowing the time, the quiet time to connect with your ancestors and dream a new dream. Take it how it resonates. What's the current energy? Fairies, environment, playtime, enchantment. Yeah, so this has something to do with your environment, the people you hang out with, the people you surround yourself with. You could be a fairy or a fae, or has some sort of gravitational pull. That's not even the word. It's like I'm drawing a blank, a complete blank. It's wild. It's wild what's going on and what people are trying to do behind the scenes. To me, to my work, to my channel. Something about a hippo could be significant. You can make candles, or something about candles is significant. I just watched this short about making candles, and it was just so relaxing to watch. And she made candles out of candle wax, obviously, but she made them into flowers, and they were so beautiful. So that could be significant, or you could have just seen something like that, or something is going to pop up on your feed, and that's how you're going to know this message is for you. But you could relate to fairies. This, I'm even getting like the green-eyed monster in this card. Okay, you see how her hair is green. Um, that girl is poison. You know that song back in the day? I can't remember who sings it, but it's giving me like poison ivy. Ivy could be your name, but someone could be jealous or is very unhealthy, and the fairies are protecting you from this person. Yeah, because this has something to do with where you're going, where you're headed, but it's coming to a completion. Look, and then uh, behind the deck, orange is sticking out. This has something to, yeah, change. Something's changing. Something regarding your sacral chakra. Okay, but it's coming to a completion with this full moon. Yeah, and you are now even more enlightened. Okay, but this person that's jealous of you or that's unhealthy is going to have a huge humbling experience, because it says humility, right? So they're going to learn the lesson of humility. Wow, what's in your future energy for my viewers? Mystery, intuition. They don't know how you do it. There's something mysterious about you. Like you could be a lone wolf. And usually people that are gifted, okay, people that have a higher spiritual calling, everybody has a place in this world, right? It's not better, it's not worse than another. It's just everybody has a place, even the karmics. And I know I go hard on the karmics, but my God, I've been bullied for years and they haven't let up. They haven't stopped and they don't stop. And now they have to learn the hard way. And I feel it because I'm part of the collective. So I feel like this message is kind of resonating with me as well. I have people that have been shadow banning my channel. It's like I haven't done anything to anybody. I mind my business. I stay alone, and but it's just out of jealousy, right? Because of my confidence, because of your confidence, viewer, your sensuality. You could be a fire sign, okay? And you could be very intuitive. Working with moonstone You could have just bought a moonstone jewelry, moonstone ring could be significant. And again, that full moon is very significant. Yeah, because you're manifesting. You're reaping what you're sowing, and people are always going to be kind of jealous. You see how she has that plant and she's looking through it. It's like a green eye monster. It's giving me like the green eye monster, like jealousy. I never read the card like that before. Let's clarify daydream with fairies. Or maybe this person is a fairy or they have like a fairy tattoo and that could be significant. Okay, and they have that kind of look. They could wear like they could be very like rouge, like ginger, red lipstick could be significant. And then we have creation. They could be some sort of kitchen witch. And that's the thing, people that have to conjure power and people that are the power. There's a big difference in this world, and there is a spiritual hierarchy. I don't care what anybody has to say. Just like how there's a political hierarchy, just like how there's a hierarchy in day to day life with your boss, in anything, there's a hierarchy, as above, so below. And people are just naturally jealous of your gifts and abilities, of your self expression. Yeah, your movement, the way you move, it bothers them. It's like, can you stop chewing like that? Like those kind of females. Like, what do we have with fairies and moonstone? Amethyst, psychic abilities, behavior patterns. Yeah. And that's the jealousy, your intuition, your psychic abilities, what you're creating. And that's the thing. People wear the hat because they love the attention you get by wearing that hat, but that hat's not meant for them. And when they find that out, they're going to learn humility, okay? Because you're confident. You're confident in what you're manifesting. There's some sort of resolution, something that's going to happen. I'm getting guided. Yeah, again, creativity, change. What's the overall energy for my viewer? Awareness, opportunity. They're trying to interfere. They could be attacking your dream state with the lucid dream here, but they're trying to interfere with your awareness, your opportunities. Yeah, because you are divine source. So whenever you embody the light, you are the light, viewer, whoever I'm speaking to, you embody the light, the source, divinity. And yeah, water, dolphin. So you have a dolphin tattoo, but this is like telepathy. Telepathy, okay? Transcendent consciousness. You're here to transcend consciousness. Dolphins mate for life as well. Sacred geometry, breath work, cosmic consciousness. Okay. Tapping in with your emotions. That's your intuition. Maybe some sort of water cleanse is being asked for you to do right now because you are divinity. You are a divine being. And that comes with that, just that alone. And people see that and sense that in you. And that alone just comes with um, it's jealousy. It comes with, I don't want to say enemies because that's a really strong word, but if the shoe fits, right? Like people place themselves in people's lives where they belong. Let's see. Can you see all the cards here? Yeah. Perfect. And it's just wild to me. Like all that time that you're spending watching me, you imagine what you could be doing for yourself. Like you're getting it wrong, karmic. You're getting it wrong. That's for someone specific. You're getting it wrong. You're watching me wanting to be me when you could be you. You can never do me. You could only do you. No matter the spells, no matter this, and you think you're powerful. All I have to do is speak it into existence. That's why nothing affects me. That's why nothing has touched me up until now. That's why I still walk with confidence. And you, viewer, whoever I'm speaking to, are going through the same thing because you and I are of the same kind. Okay. And then we have Violet, look at all this spiritual enlightenment. Look at all this light energy, this love energy, spirituality, wisdom, humility. Okay, someone is going to be learning a humbling experience because they tried to take your wisdom. They were jealous of your spirituality, of the source, the divine connection that you had with source. But something's coming to a completion and this person's going to be redirected, and that's the truth. 10:10 on the clock, because they're being released and transitioned. This could literally be some sort of transitioning, like they're transitioning out of this earthly experience, if you understand what I'm saying, or they're like just something. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm already having issues with this channel. Let's clarify, let's go a little bit deeper with daydream. Yeah, something that you've been investing in for a very long time. The Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You've been putting in that alba. Your name could be Elba. Okay, that could be significant. Oof, I think I just hit a nerve there. So some sort of elbow grease. Okay, you've been doing the work, and you see how like this elf is underneath this hat, and it's kind of like a wizard hat, but it's like people can't see it. That's what I'm getting. 11:11 on the clock. It's like people couldn't see. Look at the tree that you were working with. How it's rooted. It kind of looks like a magical tree, doesn't it? With all its twists and turns, how it endured the wind, how it endured the storms, but instead of breaking, it just bent and it grew with the storm. And that's exactly what happened with you, viewer, and that's exactly what you did. Page of wands underneath. Yeah, this has something to do with someone trying to do some sort of candle work, candle magic. 11:44 on the clock with the devil energy. Okay, they tried to block your passion. They tried to block your endeavors, your investments. What do we have with this fairy? Let's clarify this fairy card, spirit. Yeah, so this could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy with the Knight of Wands here. Someone who tried to play and they play with fire and they ended up getting burnt because you're this King of Cups. Okay, and your partnership is with the divine. You are the fire, you are the flame, and they had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, like this is your protection. That's what I'm getting. Like these look at these ogres. These guys, like, you have three heavy duty protectors that are with you at all time, and they're just waiting for someone to fuck around. Okay, because this is destined. This is fate. This is someone that is spiritually evolved, the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is the wheel turning in your favor because you invested so much time. You put in time into your daydreams, into you invested in yourself, and someone tried to come in and play with that. Okay, because it says playtime, and then the Knight of Wands. So this is someone in your environment, but you're enchanted. That's what they don't understand. You are the magic. They try to they have to conjure the magic. They have to sacrifice. They have to do these rituals. Okay, and rituals aren't bad, but when you're using it to harm, to hurt someone for your own selfish reason, then you're not as strong as you think you are. Okay, especially when someone is of light, mystery. So they try to keep you into some sort of mystery, into some sort of confusion. The moonstone, it's like hidden secrets. They were causing drama, interference behind the scene here, but it's coming to an end. Yeah, with your passion projects. What do we have for kitchen creation? Yeah, they didn't want you to step into your rich girl, rich guy era. They didn't want to see you abundant, but this is your creation making you money because you decided to keep going. You learned the lesson and you just kept learning, you kept evolving, right? They wanted you like this. Look how this was peeking out. They wanted you like this, like the stuck in your mind. Why isn't this working? Why isn't it going? They wanted you to doubt yourself. They wanted you to doubt your intuition. They want to bring some sort of doubt of your intuition here, causing some sort of havoc over your intuition, but you are source, you are divine light. And all you have to do is just do some sort of water cleanse. You shower. Every time you shower, you regenerate. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you made some sort of decision to keep going, to keep fighting. Okay, the wounded warrior, that's it. You tied up your bootstraps and you learned something, and now a gift is coming. And this is going to enable you to go from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Your creations are going to be able to take care of you just like how you showed up for them. Oof, that's beautiful. Let's clarify this. Amethyst. Okay, so this came out kind of in the reverse. So I'm going to take it in the reverse. So they can no longer block or interfere with your psychic abilities. It's like something about their behavior pattern has been figured out. They're not being sneaky. They're not as sneaky as they think they are. They've been found out, or someone found them out, or this is source, okay, that's going to bring in a very humbling experience for them, for whoever's doing this to you, viewer. Yeah, quick action, Knight of Swords, justice, exactly, with the sun. So Libra, Leo could be significant, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is divine justice coming in, quick, swift action. You can't make it up. Wow. What's this lucid dream? Okay. So this is what's coming in. Okay, it kind of came on the side. This new beginning, awareness, opportunity. It's about to come in, this new beginning, because the way you loved yourself, an overpour of love, of support. You see the strength card here, Leo energy. You see how this fae is going up to this wild beast, but only this fae has that ability to go and hold that beast and get so close, while no one else is able. Look, it's red with anger, but this little tiny fairy is going up to this big beast, and this big beast is succumbing to this tiny little fairy. Okay, because you are the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. You're not this Knight of Wands or this page that they thought that you were, that they're trying to block. You grew into your gifts and abilities, and they tried to chain you to something, to some sort of narrative, but you poured into yourself. And now there's a new beginning in love. People that are going to vouch for you, people that are going to vie for you, they're going to show up. This is like your soul tribe showing up, and it's not quite here as of yet, but it is turning in your favor. Much love, viewer.